Hello, my name is Bridgette Maria. Welcome to my channel. My channel consists of learning to dance, and also you get a chance to hear my music. Today we're going to focus on Bachata Sensual Footwork. So you're going to be learning the basic steps of the footwork of Bachata Sensual through intermediate level steps. And we're going to break it down with footwork and musicality, technique and timing. I would like to introduce a student of mine also who will be assisting me, Antoine. So it's a pleasure to have him with me on this. He's worked really hard on his dancing and he's doing awesome. So I asked him to do these videos with me in Bachata Sensual. Bachata Sensual is a fusion of bachata, the Dominican style, mixed with different dances like rumba, cha-cha, even tango. So it's a big fusion and there's a lot of body movement and footwork. And the important thing is how to understand the basic steps, the timing, but also in a separate video where I have a really wonderful breakdown of the body movement. So we did that and filmed that yesterday, so you can check that out on my channel. And if you really enjoyed the video, I would love it if you subscribe and like to my channel. You'll get a chance also to hear my music. I'm a musician and songwriter, and I will be playing my very own song, Candlelight Kisses, which is available on iTunes and all digital platforms. So we're going to begin. So we're going to start side by side. What I'd like you to see is the basic footwork. We're going to start on the same foot because it's easier to see it visually. And then at the end of the video, Antoine and I will be facing each other so you can see how it moves together. But we're going to start both. If you're facing us, if you're mirroring, you'll be starting on your right foot. But you can also start on the left. We'll be turning our backs to get a different viewpoint also. So we're going to begin on our left. We're going to start with our side basics. So first thing we do, pull up our posture before we even move. So the chest is lifted, the abdominals are engaged, the legs are slightly flexed, and the weight is in more the balls of your feet. So even before you begin to move. We're going to go side together, counting it. Side basic, 1, 2, 3, tap 4 and 5, 6, 7, tap 8. It's 1, 2, 3, tap 4 and 5. So I'm going to explain something on this. When we move, we want to stay within our shoulder width. So when we step side, it must be within the shoulders, close, side, and tap. Side, close, side. Timing, 1, 2, 3, tap 4 and 5, 6, 7, tap 8. Next is called Crusade Basico. Crusade is to cross. So we're going to slightly turn our hips to veer this way. We're going to walk forward, across, side, tap. Forward, across, sliding our feet and tap, counting it 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, one more set, just for practice. 1, 2, 3, tap 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and actually Antoine and I will move back just a little bit. We're going to go into our forward walk. So we're going to walk with our, if you're mirroring, it would be your right foot, but you can do either foot, lead or follow. You can start on the right or the left. We're going to walk 3 steps forward. When we walk, we slide our feet, bending our legs. 1, 2, 3, tap 4, back 5, 6, 7, tap 8. It's 1, 2, 3, tap 4 and 5. And you can tap next to your foot or even across the foot for styling. One more set. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, tap, 8. The next basic we're going to do is called the box step. So we're gonna go side together, 1, close, 2, forward, 3, tap, 4, side, together, and back. Tap, timing, 1, 2, 3, tap, 4, 5, 6, 7, tap, 8. One more time, 1, 2, 3, tap, 4, and 5, 6, 7, and notice that all of our basics we're stepping on first 3 beats in every measure of music and tapping on the 4th beat. So when we dance bachata, it's really important. We're going to use 2 measures of music, which is 8 counts, and we're tapping on the 4 and the 8. That's really important for me to express. I'll go a little more in detail when I explain a little bit. So now we're going to take it into, this is a little bit harder step, so now we're going up in level to intermediate level footwork. This is where we're going to break to the side, and we're going to go side, break, step across, and tap. Side, break, across, tap. So it's 1, 2, 3, tap, and 5, 6, 7, one more set, counting, 1, 2, 3, tap, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we're going to change our direction and do this going backwards. This is a little bit harder because you're moving back. Side, 2, back, 3, tap, 4, 5, 6, 7, tap, 8. It's 1, 2, 3, tap, 4, and 5, 6, 7, tap, 8. This one we're going to do is just like salsa, where we're going to rock forward, and then we're going to do it almost like your salsa basic, but you're going to tap on the 4 and the 8. So it's 1, 2, 3, tap, 4, 5, 6, 7, tap, 8. 1, 2, 3, tap, 4, back, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we're going to do this step where we break sideways. 1, 2, change your direction. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, pivot again. 1, 2, 3, tap, 4, and 5, 6, 7, one more set. This one takes practice. 2, 3, make sure you commit your weight to the leg. 6, 7, 8. Basico, 1, 2, 3, tap, 4, and 5, 6. Now one other of our basics that's real important that we use in the beginning level and intermediate is a Chaine turn. It comes from ballet, but it's also known as a 3-step turn. So Antoine and I are going to set our hips opposite of the direction that we're turning, and we're going to spot forward. 1, 2, 3. So if our partner was in front, 5, 6, 7, tap, 8. 1, 2, 3, tap, 4, and 5, 6, 7, tap, 8. And what's important on the Chaine is we're turning our body, setting opposite of the direction that we turn, and engaging the core. We'll show this in a little more in detail when our back is to the camera. One thing I just want to make sure that we understand completely. So Antoine and I will do the basic again. When we start bachata, we start on the first beat in what's called a measure of music, and the measures are in 4 beats per measure. So when we move to the side, this is counting 1, 2, 3, tap on 4, second measure, 5, 6, 7, tap 8, again 1, 2, and you add your body movement in, and 5, 6, 7, tap 8. And what's hard for a lot of people who are maybe not musicians or maybe haven't listened to music a lot is the first measure has an accent, a downbeat. And we want to make sure that we start on the first measure and not the second measure of the 8 count. Because then we're dancing on what's called the 5 and not the 1. And I'll explain that more in detail in a music video where I'm going to go into detailed explanation about music. So now Antoine and I are going to turn our back so you can see our movement from the back, which helps, I think, a lot to show the hips. We're going to do it in 2 sets this time, 2 sets of each movement. So we're going to start to our left, 5, 6, 7, Basico, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, tap, 8, and 1, 2, 3, tap, 4, and 5, 6, Crusade, Basico, and 1, 2, 3, tap, 4, walking 5, 6, 7, tap, 8, and 1, 2, 3, tap, 4, and 5, 6, forward and back, Basico, we walk 1, 2, 3, tap, 4, and 5, 6, 7, tap, 8, and 1, 2, 3, tap, 4, 5, 6, box step, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, tap, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6. Now we're going to do side break cross, 1, 2, 3, tap, 4, and 5, 6, 7, tap, 8, and 1, 2, 3, tap, 4, and 5, 6. Now we do the same thing, moving back. 1, 2, 3, tap, 4, and 5, 6, 7, tap, 8, and 1, 2, 3, tap, 4. Next is the Salsa, Basico, and Bachata. 1, 2, 3, tap, 4, open the hip, 6, 7, tap, 8, and 1, 2, 3, tap, 4, and then we're going to pivot sideways, so we have side, 2, 3, pivot, and 5, 6, 7. So these are basically side breaks with hips, and 5, 6, back to the Basico side, 1, 2, 3, and now our Chaine turn, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, again, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, if you practice this movement over and over and over on your own, starting either on the right foot or the left, and really it's good to do both feet, because sometimes in Chaine you're going to use the same foot as the lead, or vice versa. But when we're facing each other, when we actually dance together, which we'll be doing partnering in our next video. But tonight we're going to do the same movement facing, and then we'll do it with the music so you can see how to dance actually the footwork with the music and doing it facing your partner. But most important, this video is about your own solo practice, your footwork. And that is really important. Wouldn't you agree, Antoine?
Yeah, absolutely. No, and we can also like practice in front of each other to show them like that it's you can pair it with someone, but you can practice alone and then pair it with someone, and it's beautiful.
It is. So we can do the same movement, which we're going to do right now. Is if he starts left, I start right, and I'm going to start just a little bit to the side of him, so I'm dancing on this side of his body, and he's going to do his basic. So we start together, 5, 6, 7, basic, 1, 2, 3, and we're moving in sync or following visually, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, Crusade, Basico, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, again, and 1, when he goes forward, I'm gonna go back. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we give the energy towards each other. 1, 2, 3. Ladies can style eventually. Box step. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6. Now is the side break. 1, 2, 3. And I go back as he goes forward. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6. Now he's gonna go back. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6. So I'm adding little arms styling so you can see. 3, 4, and 5, 6. Basico, side 1, 2. And now we're gonna do the salsa basico. So we have 1, 2, 3, tap 4, and we give each other that energy. He goes forward, 2, 3, 4, and I go forward. Next is where he breaks side and pivot, taps, side, and pivot, tap, side, and pivot, tap, side. Basico, 1, 2. We're preparing for Chaine turns. We both wind, spot each other on the turn. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we add an extra body roll. This is extra credit. That's extra there. So we're gonna have, I'm gonna have Antoine put on my song, and we're gonna be doing first side by side con música, with the music, and then we're gonna face each other and do it con música. So it's important to learn how to hear the music. We're gonna use my song. It's a slow bachata. It's called Candlelight Kisses by Bridgette. So hopefully you can hear it well. So we're gonna do it this way first. So first we're gonna sway. So this part of the music is very smooth. So we're gonna start here on the 1. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bachata Basico. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. One more set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and one more. First side out. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Forward 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1. Now box step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Basic. Next we're going to do the side break. Side break, step, tap. Side break, step, tap. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now take it going back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4. Back to the basic. 1. Salsa basic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now side pivot. 1, 2, 3, tap. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. Back to the basic. We're going to prepare for Chaine. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. And voila. break, side break, side break, side break, and he moves back, doing the side. 1. Back to the basic. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Basic. Into the side break one more time. Moving forward. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. Then we're gonna go side. He travels back. Bum, bum, bum. Back to the basic. Now salsa. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Basic. And now side pivot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then voila. Dip. The music finished, so I had to do a dip. So this is a beautiful, beautiful song. So we could turn the music off for just a moment. This is actually a beautiful song too. It's called Without You. So what we showed today, what's really important, is we walked through the beginning steps of bachata. We took it into intermediate level footwork. There's a lot more footwork, but I will do another separate video for like syncopations, getting into syncopations, which is, syncopation is taking a beat of music and cutting it in half and adding another movement. So sometimes we do syncopations, and I'll explain that more in detail in another video. But I think we did a wonderful job showing the footwork, and then next week we'll be filming partnering. So please, if you enjoyed the video, subscribe and like. Check out Candlelight Kisses, and feel free to message me any comments, questions. Leave me, yes, I liked the video, and thank Antoine. He did an awesome job today, and thank you very much for assisting me. And so everyone, I hope to see you all soon. Message me if you're interested in also online private lessons. If you live in Dubai or in Europe or somewhere and you'd like to have a lesson via online through Zoom, just message me and we'll set it up. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a wonderful, beautiful night.
The night with you.